Welcome everyone to episode 443 of Bulletfreak's Current Call. I am your host, the man that does walkthroughs, playthroughs, gameplays, vlogs, and that's Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all the stuff man could ever imagine, and that's Bulletfreak 224. Last time I was giving this for this weekend. Last month, Capcom announced the fifth and final new character for Season 5 of Street Fighter V, Luke. His default visual design got mixed reaction from fans, but Capcom just revealed 3 alternative costumes for Luke, which may or may not change opinions. Either way, take a look at Luke's new threads and read about the latest upcoming Street Fighter V updates on Capcom Inside, which I'm about to do right now. Okay, Street Fighter V will receive a battle balance update and a new CPT 2022 stage and 3 CPT costumes. So yeah. Take another look at Luke's Street Fighter V's reveal trailer from last month below. Stay tuned on 5 Generation for more Street Fighter news and content. And now Takayuki Nakayama, Street Fighter V's art director, recently shared some rare concept artwork and early 2D sprite sketches from the iconic Marvel vs. series. Some dating all the way back to Marvel superheroes. These early illustrations and renderings are a real treat for artists and fans of the Marvel vs. Capcom series alike. Take a look at this rare artwork inside the article, which I'm about to do right now. And I got my lemon tea with me. So Nakayama's posters include many original works and rough drafts, some possibly never seen by fans until now, from the likes of X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, and Marvel vs. Capcom. Scroll down and take a look at some very special and rare Capcom illustrations and sprites content recently posted by at Nakayama on Twitter. Click any image conveniently open the full-size version of the new window, which I'll check out later on today. Okay, Nakayama's tweet below shows some early version of Akiman's Marvel vs. Superheroes group illustration posted above. Continue scrolling down to see some amazing early renderings and 2D sprites from Marvel vs. Capcom, in addition to rough draft black and white versions of the iconic X-Men vs. Street Fighter with portraits and official character illustrations by Bengus. Wow. This is a work of art. Okay, big thanks to director Takayuki Nakayama for sharing these within the community. Get at Takayama a follow on Twitter to see his latest posts and many other rare characteristics from the Capcom's vaults. What else I got? And sad news for Street Fighter fans. If you grew up in the 90s playing the Street Fighter 2 series, there's no doubt you've seen and probably purchased a video game with Mick McGinty's artwork on the cover. Mick McGinty's iconic illustrations for Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and Super Street Fighter 2 were an essential part of the series' localized Western art style. We're terribly sad about the passing of Mick McGinty last week. Sharing some touching words from his father, Joe Bay mentioned that his father was always striving to become a better artist even after a 50-year career, and mentioned that he passed peacefully after losing his battle with cancer. Cancer kills everybody. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. To celebrate Mick's life and the joy he has brought to many of us over the years, please enjoy a selection of the highly influential Street Fighter series illustration by the legend. There's one on the Sega Genesis, one on the Super Nintendo, And In addition to being an influential force in early video game artwork to find the iconic look of the Street Fighter II series for Western audiences, Mick McGinty also drew memorable cover illustrations for other popular games like Streets of Rage 2 and 3, Kid Chameleon, and Shining Force. Mick McGinty, you will be missed. On behalf of the fighting generation and the fighting game community, thank you, Mick McGinty, for the many decades of joy and inspiration you've given us throughout your artwork. Rest in peace, legend. You can read more about Mick McGinty's and see more of his work inside TFG's Fighting Game Artist's profile feature. What else I got? Okay. In the upcoming September 21st update of Street Fighter V Champion Edition, players will be able to get their hands on 2 Marvel vs. series inspired costumes. Capcom shares some new HD screenshots of Rose, Ruby's Heart costume, and Akuma's Cyber Akuma costume. Incidentally, both costumes have some extra detail packed in, such as Ruby Heart's anchor and Cyber Akuma's wings that appear during certain special moves. Scroll down for a closer look at the upcoming costumes. Once again, both costumes become available on September 21st, which was this week, are included in the season 5 premium pass. The costumes can be purchased personally for $4. You can watch the official trailers for each costume inside TFG's previous article below. In related news, Capcom announced a third new crossover costume for Street Fighter CE today, also arriving on September 21st, which I'm about to show you right now. And today, Capcom announced a third crossover costume in Street Fighter V Champion Edition September 21st update. The Power Stone series may not have gotten a new installment since the year 2021 years ago, but that does not mean that Capcom has forgotten about the series. Thankfully, on September 21st, Ken will be able to dress as Falcon from Power Stone. See if I find some information from this. In true Power Stone fashion, Falcon will be able to transform into his powered-up version of Street Fighter V. Watch Capcom's trailer for the new DLC character content below. Okay, Ken's Falcon costume will become available on September 21st and is included with the CPT 2021 Premier Pass. The costume will cost $6 as DLC individually. Let's not forget. In related news, today Capcom posted new HD screenshots of Rose's Ruby Heart costume and Akuma's Cyber Akuma costume, also arriving on September 21st. Click the related article below to see the new HD screenshots. I'm about to check them out later on today, so yeah. And in 2009, Digital Eclipse released a digital remaster of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on PS3 and Xbox 360. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has since been removed from digital storefronts, making it a rare and difficult game for fans to purchase and play. Following the popular free Marvel vs. Capcom 2 campaign started by Maximilian on Twitter, Digital Eclipse took notice and is on board to revive Marvel vs. Capcom 2, contacting both Capcom and Disney about a possible remaster. See if I find some information for this. Okay, earlier this year, the free Marvel vs. Capcom hashtag and campaign was started by popular YouTuber and fighting game fan Maximilian, and in hopes of getting Capcom and Disney to pay attention to the insane hype MVC2 still generates a possibly re-release for the iconic game for modern consoles. Okay, the good news is Disney is wholeheartedly on board to re-release and remaster Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for modern consoles, complete with updated rollback netcode and possibly new features has since reached out to both Disney and Capcom. Disney Eclipse Studio head Mike Mika confirmed that the companies have been paying attention to the ongoing hashtag Free Marvel vs. Capcom 2 campaign on Twitter. Mika confirmed that discussions between Disney and Capcom has begun to find out what's possible. Obviously, there have been many changes experienced by both companies over the decades since Marvel vs. Capcom 2 last released on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Due to the vast amount of licensing from characters, copyrights, and investments needed for potentially releasing a modern version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Steam, PlayStation 5, and or Xbox Series X or S, it's 100% up to Capcom and Disney to work together to make this happen. Boy, I got lots to cover today. Anyways, on that note, a stigma of bad blood between the two companies has been speculated in recent years following the low sales and poor fan reception of 2017's Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which Disney had a lot of influence on regarding the playable roster and how it was handled. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite had a ton of potential, but couldn't gain traction in the high competitive esports scene or with casual gamers. However, Disney Eclipse Mike Mika doesn't think there's an ongoing grudge or severed relationship between Disney and Capcom, making the point that most employees are involved in the 2017 project likely aren't in the same roles today, as if they did happen to still be at either company, they will continue to view hostility over these years later. Boy. And they said, we have begun discussions and we're trying to see how far we go. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's not really up to us, said Mika of Eclipse. So all we can really do is just make the best case possible to try to make it easier for them, Capcom and Disney, and see if they're interested. Gamer Hub also posted a video interview with Mike Mika about the topic of what's a modern remaster of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 would entail, which you can watch it entirely below. Boy, I got lots of reading today. Anyways, please stick with me, you guys. To sum it up, it's not up to Capcom and Disney to play nice and work out an agreement to make the re-release of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 even possible. The fighting game community did its part by making noise on Twitter, and Disney Eclipse is doing their part by being willing to develop a modern remaster and opening the dialogue between Disney and Capcom. While nothing's been confirmed yet, it's definitely great for both companies have recognized the accepted popularity of the recent hashtag Free MVC2 campaign, as re-releasing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 could be an easy opportunity for both Disney and Capcom to make money without having to do very much at all, and make all of us old school MVC players and fans very happy. Keep it here on Fight Generation for continued coverage and updates to this story. Whew. I had lots of reading today, so anyways, let's move on. Lace Records have already released a variety of fan favorite fighting game soundtracks in stunning vinyl collections, including the entire Street Fighter 3 series, the Tekken series 1 through 6, and Tag, and Street Fighter Alpha 1 and 2. The Vinyl Craftsmen are back for round 3 with their Street Fighter Alpha 3 Deluxe Triple Vinyl Soundtrack Collection, containing 44 original tracks from the 1998 classic and sweet cover artwork by comic book artist Andy Tom. See if I found some issues in this. In addition to some remastered Street Fighter Alpha 3 key visuals, scroll down for a preview of the cover artwork and additional details about the Street Fighter Alpha 3 vinyl collection planned for release on April 2022, which is next year. Wow, look at all this. Okay, you can pre-order the Street Fighter Alpha 3 vinyl collection over releaserecords.com. The collection will set you back to $50 and ships in April 2022. And last of my news here, SNK didn't release a new character trailer for King of Fighters 15 this week so far, but now on Twitter, the company shared the second official team storyline. If you're interested in the lore behind KOF 15, the Team Fatal Fury's Terry and Andy Bogart and Joe Higashi story details are now live on the official website. Let's see if I find inspiration for this. Okay, to see what the Fatal Fury legends have been up to lately over in Southtown, click the respective link inside SNK's official tweet below and simply click here. I'm going to check it out later on today. Keep it here on Fight Generation for upcoming King of Fighters 15 news. Alright, guys, that's it for my gaming news. On my channel update, I did a lot of videos this week today. Wait, hold on. I did 6 videos this week today because I was too lazy over the week. But I promise you, I'm gonna boost it back to the 7 videos a day. So yeah. Anyways, I did my third gameplay on WCW NWO Revenge on the N64. I hadn't done those in a while now. I had done 5 Soul Calibur 2 matches. My 17th. My 17th NBA Jam Tournament Edition gameplay. I love NBA Jam because it did wonders throughout the years. So yeah. Alright, where was I? Okay, I did 5 Bloody Road Primary matches. I did a pickups video this week. I haven't done the pickup video in a while now, so please stay tuned for more. Wait, is it recording? Oh. I gotta make this quick. This camera can only record up to like 30 minutes. So I did 5 Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1 matches, 5 Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 matches. I also did week 3 of season mode in Madden 97. I also did my first gameplay on multi-racing championship on the N64. I also did my last third one on with Tina and Dead Life 2 Hardcore. I also did my next team battle mode. Tekken Tag Tournament 1. So yeah. Anyways, in other notes, I'm boosting on my gaming channel to 6 systems here. So hopefully it doesn't kill the electricity as such. So that should boost up my my video count as well. So please stay tuned for more. Yeah. Well, that's all time for this week. Go over to the show. Don't forget to like my videos or comment, favorite, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go back and watch other episodes. Don't forget to ring that bell to be notified for any videos here. And make sure to like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I maintain it online, Xbox Live, and PSN. Okay, guys. Talk to you guys next time. Peace!